love being brown.
Day one in Palenque. And so we're just going to, you know, do what we always do. Walk up and down the street, see what we see. I'm not quite sure what the rules are. We're having our phones out and if that's a good decision or not. So I don't know how good the visual is going to be, but we'll see what we can do. Here we are just walking the streets. We quickly realized that there were a bunch of stores that we can go to, convenience stores, grocery stores, things like that. Even saw a gentleman's club. Okay, Palenque. So after going to the grocery store and getting a few things like some chicken, cereal, rice, we're heading back to our hotel, and we were able to make it there in less than 10 minutes walking.
Alright guys, so we just came back from the store. We got some cereal, some chips for me and Queen. I got oatmeal, we got water, Sprite, Coke, and 3 yogurts, and just other odds and ends, some butter and stuff like that. Also got some chicken to cook for today with some rice. So if you're in a hotel room and you do not have the bare essentials that you need, such as a stove or pots, pans, or oven, then there's other ways that you can help yourself by being able to cook and still stay semi-healthy while you're on the road. So I'll show you that. Alright, so if you take a look here, you see that I have my George Foreman, or my off-brand George Foreman, and some of the things that we did end up buying. So right now I am cooking chicken breast. Over here I have my Itaki pot, and I am cooking some rice. The rice came frozen with peas and carrots in it as well. Even though you're on the road, you can still have a full meal. Just bring some of your essential items so that that happens. What's up, y'all? So we are Zona Archaeological. We're going to see the ruins of Palenque, y'all. We just do the best we can with the shoes we got. All right. See, this is dangerous. We got to be careful. We're given 2 hours to explore. You can pay a guide, but that's optional. Picture. Recording myself.
Well, if you miss things, you get on the way back.
All the signs, they're everywhere.
It's beautiful. This one is
Still. All right. Thank you, sir. I cannot stress enough how important it is for you to wear tennis shoes. The rocks are super slippery. You can fall. Just wear your tennis shoes. Also, you can use anything around you to make sure that you're not going to fall. Become one with nature and appreciate the beauty around you. There were various temples and sanctuaries on the top of each hill. That was the Temple of the Floating Cross on one side, and then when we flip over to the other side, you have Templo de la Cruz, believed to be built in 592 AD, which is the numbers written on the side of the temple. This one has a sanctuary and multiple adjoining rooms. I'm just the type of person who loves history, and that's another reason why I love Mexico so much. Like, history is in every state, and literally each state has preserved their history so well that you're bound to learn something new. Now, and I will say that these are things that you would need to come and see yourself, simply because it was so many signs and so many temples that I kind of was getting a little confused. So I don't want you to believe that what I'm pointing to may be that actual temple, but you would need to come, read the signs, and look at the structures yourself. And of course, there's lots of locals who are inside of this archaeological zone who are willing to give you more information and walk you through each and every part. Yep, it's already happening. I was out here looking halfway cute.
Pay attention when you fall.
I know.
Because it's slippery. You brought the wrong shoes. Everybody knew you were shoes.
Well, and I wore these because I knew we was going to that water.
Yeah.
There are quite a few tours taking place at the same time, but everyone is spread out, wearing a mask, so you guys should be safe.
So he been sitting there for a while.
Well, do you want to call our door?
So for this tour that we're on, it was 510 pesos per person, and we get 2.5 hours out here at the ruins. Then we go to the waterfalls.
Honestly, I really enjoyed myself walking around all day, and me and Queen were walking so fast we were able to walk the zone twice. Temple was named the Count, supposedly after Count Jean Frederick Waldeck, who used it for 2 months. You may wander around and feel like you're getting lost, but all the routes lead back to the same location, so you'll be fine. We found a path that had no one else on it. We got scared because we thought we heard monkeys. Now, of course, going into the zone, we knew that there may be monkeys. I just didn't want to encounter any on my own.
It looks real.
No, it don't look.
We make it back.
There's a market outside with vendors and different foods and drinks. We did take the time to eat some lunch, and I bought a book bag. The monkeys we saw were outside the gates by the vendors. Next up is the waterfall.
Right. We could have went that way. This ain't even towards the bottom. Look at that. We going other way. Yeah. Mom, Mama, we going into the jungle. We're not even going to the end. That was the end. We should have went down there. Oh my God, we about to get by the lizards. Above. Y'all look at that. Oh. Oh my God. Girl, we lost. Where everybody else at? Oh, never mind.
Y'all, we getting wet. We getting wet. I hear these.
Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, it went in my eyes.
Y'all, it's coming down. Okay? Face gonna be wet, and we only here for 30 minutes, so it's time to hit on me. Like and subscribe. Waterfall number 2. So we drove for another 1 to 2 hours, and we arrived to Agua Azul Cascade. We stayed there for 2.5 hours. There are multiple trails and bridges to cross and hike up and down the mountain and see the waterfall. This is great exercise. We walked up and down multiple times.
Hey everybody, I feel sick. About to throw up. Bus ride was terrible. She was asleep. I was asleep. Come on. We're going back to the hotel. We don't know if we want to stay another day or leave. What are we doing?
We don't know. We got to figure it out because now we're going to go to a different city than the original city that we were planning on going to. So we're just going to play it by ear and let God lead us.
Good morning. So we saw the ruins and everything yesterday. So really for us that was enough. We've been here for 4 days. We're walking up to the ADO now to get a ticket to go to San Cristobal. So this morning all of the monkeys are out in the trees and things like that. So I'm being careful where I walk. I just don't have time for that. We are in the jungle, so that is what it is. But Yep, we're about to head up out of Palenque and head to San Cristobal. So we went to the bus station. We got our tickets to go to San Cristobal de las Casas. And now we're walking back on the side with the monkeys in the trees. And you see people are out on their balconies because the monkeys are jumping up and down. They're kind of wrestling with each other. They're even throwing things out of the trees. And we wanted to make sure we got some footage of that. So that is why we took our lives into our hands and decided to try to show you guys some of these monkeys. Bye, Palenque. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, enable notifications to get our new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. On our next vlog, we're going to be in our new city. Can't wait to show you guys. Come on back.